Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Peter Gay here, your finance PT. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my cost of living in April 2020 versus my cost of living in April 2021. And this video pretty much came off the back of speaking with a friend who's getting married, and she was asking me for the figures of roughly the bills that I pay, just so she can get an estimate of what she can expect to be paying in London. And I thought, why not share this information with others, as I'm sure there are many people that maybe right now you want to move out of your parents' house, or you want to move out of shared accommodation, and you want to see, can I afford to privately rent? Can I afford to live by myself? Can I afford to move to London or Essex? So I thought, why not record this video and share this with you guys? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight into the April 2020 figures. So just to give you some background, I'm married, we don't have any children. We're currently renting a 1-bedroom apartment in Greater London. So essentially we're in Essex, but not deep Essex. We're about 20 to 25 minute drive from London, just to give you an idea. I won't say my exact location because, you know, there's crazy people on the internet. So I won't say the exact location. So let's get straight into the figures. So in April 2020, our rent was £925. Our council tax, if you don't know what council tax is, essentially every single borough in the UK has to pay council tax. It's basically a tax that you pay to your borough, essentially, to maintain things such as waste collection and all the other things they're supposedly meant to use the money for. Sometimes I question whether they're actually using it for that or not, but that's for another video. So that was £160 in 2020. With council tax, as far as I'm aware and as far as I've experienced in my years of paying it, it goes up every single April, unfortunately. So I've yet to see a price decrease. Despite of the pandemic, it has still gone up, but I will show you the figure once we get into 2021. So we also, our utilities, so we have gas and electricity with the same company, and our bill last year was £71. So we're currently on a variable rate contract, which means that essentially our price that we pay goes up and down depending on our usage. So if we use more, it goes up. If we use less, it goes down, which I really like the fact that it's flexible in that essence. So the rate we pay is the same. Sorry, I said variable rate, so that might be confusing, but we don't have a fixed amount that we pay for the rest of the year, if that makes sense. So essentially it varies based on our usage. So it goes up and it also goes down, which I prefer. And we also had internet. So internet was £28. Our internet is currently with, who's our internet with? I cannot remember. I will insert it once I remember. Again, water, you have to pay for water too. It's not free. I only learned this when I moved out my parents' house, but yes, you got to pay for water. And our water bill was £22 every single month. We also have an Adobe subscription, which is £49.54. I definitely recommend. I think it's worth the money because we're able to access all of the software, and now I actually use quite a few of them. So it's very useful for me. It's a great investment. Next thing, Netflix. So Netflix was £8.99. We also have insurance. That life insurance is £40 a month. We also have Spotify, which is $9.99. Packed coffee, which is basically a coffee subscription. So they'd send you out coffee, I think it's every 2 weeks, depending on what you selected. My husband used to pay for that. That was $9.95. We had Prime, Amazon Prime. That was $7.99. And Microsoft subscription, which I'd also recommend. It's very useful and it's £5.99. I prefer to pay monthly. Like, I don't know. I know it's all in the mind, and sometimes when you pay annually, it's less. I know, but personally, I prefer to pay monthly because then if I change my mind, I can just cancel it. Whereas if I paid for the whole year, I'm going to have to use that software. So yeah, that's $5.99. So our total for April 2020 was £1,410.01. Now, just to bear in mind, this does not include flexible expenses. Our flexible expenses would be things like groceries, personal care, house supplies, travel. Those are not included in the figures I've just given you. But I will give you an average for that at the end of the video. So in essence, bills-wise and subscriptions, it was £1,410.01. Okay, so now let's get into 2021. So rent is £925. It has not gone up, thank God, and it better not go up either because we're in a pandemic. So yeah, that is still £925. Council tax, yeah, this one has gone up, and I knew it would, but I thought foolishly that it would have gone up by a little bit less. So that actually went up by £8 every month. So essentially it went up by £80 for the year, because with council tax we pay for 10 months in the year. So essentially it went up by £80. Yeah, so it went up to £168. Our utilities, so our electricity and gas, has actually gone down, which I'm really happy about. Prior to April, we were actually paying £61 a month, but again, now there's a price hike. So I did switch the plan that we were on. So we are going to be paying more, but less than what we would have been paying if we'd remained on the plan we're currently on. So that has gone up to £64.08, but it's still less than what we were paying this time last year. So that's great. Okay, mobile phone bills. I'm really happy about this one. This has gone down considerably. So last year I was on a phone contract that basically included my phone. So I wasn't on a SIM only plan, and my phone bill alone was like £50 a month. So most of that £71 was basically mine. So I decided once my contract came for renewal, I was gonna opt for SIM only because my phone was fairly new. I'd only had it for a year, and guys, yes, now my screen has cracked, but I will pay for it when I'm ready. It cracked a few days ago and I'm super sad, but it's not that bad. It's okay. Like, it could be worse. So essentially, I'm now paying £20 a month for mine, but collectively we pay £40.54 for our phone bill. So that's down by like £30, which is absolutely amazing and a very considerable amount. Okay, so internet has actually reduced also. So our internet has reduced to £24, but last month it was actually, our payment was £21.80. They gave us a discount. I'm not sure what for, but who complains about a discount? So it's still gone down, which is great. It's gone down by £4 every month, which is amazing. Water is currently £22, but it will go up next month to £23. So it will go up by £1 every month, essentially £12 for the year. Adobe is still the same, $49.54. Netflix, it has gone up. It is now $99, so it has gone up by £1. Insurance is still the same at £40 every month. Spotify is still the same at $9.99. Packed coffee is no more. It's now £0. But my husband does order it from time to time. But we do have a really nice cafe near our house that he also buys coffee from. So we use that sometimes. Prime is still the same, $7.99. Microsoft is still the same, $5.99. We now have a Google Play Store subscription. Well, my husband has a Google Play Store subscription, and that is £9.49. So our total now for April 2021 is £1,376.61, which is amazing. Really happy about that. So our bills overall, so our fixed bills overall has actually gone down by £33.40. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is something. It's considerable. That £30 could be extra money to save, extra money to spend. That £30, I could probably invest it into something. So again, it is a considerable amount. So I'm really happy about that. So for our flexible expenses, on average, we spend about £450 to £500 on our flexible expenses. Now, this does not include our regular savings amount that we save every month, and it does not include the amount that we invest every single month either. This is just for those flexible expenses that I listed. So like our groceries, travel, etc. Well, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it useful. If you did, let me know below in the comments. And if you're happy to, why not share what your bills are and what area of London or the UK you live in. And if you don't live in the UK, because I have noticed that people have been watching my videos from the US, also Canada. So wherever you're watching, why not share with us and let us know roughly how much you're paying for your bills each month. That would be great to kind of get an estimate and see how much the cost of living in other countries versus where we live, and also across different parts of the UK. So have a great day, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and if you did find this useful, why not share it with a friend. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in my next video.